Butler. Now our AJ McCord, she joins us live from the Rhodes Quarter now. Hey AJ, you getting your second helping of basketball?
Absolutely, Stan. We're stoked to be out here getting our second helping of basketball. The night session just getting underway here at the Rhodes Quarter. Of course, Oregon getting ready to take on DePaul with a 6:30 tip-off, so you might see a lot of Ducks fans walking through the shot right now. But like you mentioned, there was a pretty big game today. The Portland State Vikings looking to play the upset role for the second straight day. They're taking on Butler, who, by the way, made it to the Sweet 16 of this year's NCAA tournament. It really was a great showing by the Vikes against Butler. Bulldogs built a 7-point lead in the first half, but the Vikings would hang tough, trailing by just 4 at the break. The game remains tight throughout. Portland State, though, would cut the Butler lead to just 2 under a minute to play, but that is as close as they're gonna get. Butler takes it 71-69. A great performance by those Vikings. They will play the loser of the Stanford-Ohio State game, tipping off in just minutes. The Pilots also back in action in round 2. They're taking on Oklahoma this afternoon. Sooner Kadeem Latin with the slam in the first. OU with a pretty dominant first half, so they take a 15-point lead into the break. In the second, though, the Pilots find some life. Joseph Smoyer gets the feed underneath, and he slams it on home. Later, it's Malcolm Porter posted up outside. He drains it from way downtown. Pilots shooting nearly 45% from distance, but it's not enough as the Sooners pull away down the stretch. 93-71, your final. Meanwhile, the #1 team in the country, Duke, taking on Texas in round 2 after fighting to beat Portland State yesterday. The Longhorns incredibly aggressive in the first half, going 4 for 16 from distance to Duke's only 1 of 6. That gives Texas a 12-point lead heading into the locker room, but Duke comes roaring back. Marvin Bagley draining 34 points for the Blue Devils, 16 of those coming in the second half. Texas, though, with enough left in the tank to force overtime, but in OT, Mike Krzyzewski's boys get it done. 85-78, your final, so Duke will face either Florida or Gonzaga in the championship on Sunday. And of course, like I said, just about 40 minutes away from tip-off here at the Coliseum, where Oregon is taking on DePaul. Dana Altman's young squad looks to bounce back from that loss against UConn. Of course, we'll have that game story coming up for you tonight at 11 on KOIN 6. But for now, Stan, I'll send it back to you.
Oh, thanks, AJ. Looking forward to those reports. Hey, did you have breakfast with the Blazers today?